all. The experience of Abel Mamo will count for everything in today's game as the former national team goalkeeper starts for Kasaya Ragi's side. He certainly will be targeting a clean sheet. Haven't had so many of those in the past few fixtures. Must stay clean, must stay healthy by the FIFA rules. That is what Lydia Tafese is known for. She will be hoping to employ that. He sets out a 4-4-G. Well, we are two as well, up here in the stands, in the commentary box. The other is obviously the coach, Gilbert Selebwa. Ethiopian Bona need a victory, just like Mesaita Ferry.
Well, both of them need a victory. Of course, Mesaita Ferry has put up a 4-4-2 formation. Looking at his defensive partnership, he has 4 against 3 in attack for Bona. He has 4 against 3 in the midfield against Bona. But he looks thin at the top with only 2 coming up against 4 defenders. Now, the big question here is that they are coming up against a team with the 3rd least conceded goals. That is Arbaminch, who have only conceded 9 goals and scored 8. But again, on the Buna side, 44 goals that they scored last season, they are 35 goals short of the goals that they scored with only 9 goals. So it's going to be a defense against a very highly potent attack.
Almost all those goals were scored by a certain Abubeker Nasir, who is on the bench for today's game. 29 to be more specific. The youngster has since held the national record. He's almost given away a bit of clumsy defending very early in the game. Ethiopian Bona will have to be a bit more careful than that. They are attacking from left to right. Arbaminch move from right to left in their traditional yellow kit that has a crocodile on it. Just in case you need more confirmation on what their nickname is.
The crocodiles.
Here to bite and look for a crucial chunk of meat of Ethiopian Bona, who are quickly moving forward through the center. That seems to be a foul. A couple of runners. It goes down at the edge of the area. Lydia Tafese plays this one on. Picked up by Siom, throwing one forward looking for Ndale Del Balke. Not managing to get space, but particularly in the journey on this occasion. They get into their stride. They're equally dangerous to stop the Ethiopian Bona side, so the Saita Ferry will suddenly know that as we look at that foul. Looked a foul actually at Abib Kemar. It could have been 2-0 now, or 3.
I think Bona is just lucky in the first few minutes of the game. In coaching circles, when you come against a tight team like this one, take care of business.
Yeah, long one, looking for Sim Tesfai out wide. It's close the track again by Ashinafi Fida, who is today partnering Uchena Martin Okoro. Because of that absence to the red card of Bernardo Chieng. It's been rock solid recently, Bernardo Chieng. Quite unfortunate for the young Kenyan to have to miss a couple of games. You get a feeling he was getting into his rhythm. Isabel to Emmanuel. Now to turn is William Solomon, who has a new haircut. You probably will confuse him for anyone else. His Sif's cut down his more identifiable hairstyle. Pilot looking for Ndale Del Balke, and the flag is up just before he gets the touch. Would be trouble for Samson or Safer, but that is what you expect from a elite striker to always stand off the final man and get those crucial through balls.
It's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. Always when you're a striker, you want to look at the space in between the defenders and the goalkeeper. And
cut down his more identifiable hairstyle. Pilot looking for Ndale Del Balke, and the flag is up just before he gets the touch. Would be trouble for Samson or Safer, but that is what you expect from a elite striker to always stand off the final man and get those crucial through balls.
It's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. Always when you're a striker, you want to look at the space in between the defenders and the goalkeeper. And as long as you're able to time your runs and get into that space with the correct kind of feet, you will always be laughing. Again, at this point, Kemal is still in possession of the ball. I think Zion must have tapped his ankles there on the right ankle. Another penalty appeal.
This wears on. More Arda Minch will start having a feeling. The he suddenly can pick something from this game. Obviously, the pedigree and their standings on the table, they did not come here as favorites. Just to remind you, they're in the bottom three. Ethiopian Buna in the top six as Muna Bekele cross one into the area looking for Belay Gezahen. Crucial defending this time from Theodros Bekele. Goes out wide, picked up.
That pass by Belay onto the path of Eric Apaito, that was the easiest of opportunities. I think at least at this particular point, Eric Apaito just taking his eyes off the ball.
It's almost given away again. It's actually been given away to Tegaya Bera. Just to bring another one into the center. And that seemed to have come off the hand of Theodros Bekele. Very early penalty calls then from Arda Minch.
That is a clear handball. In fact, this is the second time that Theodros Bekele is handing the ball just around the box and inside the box. That should have been a penalty.
Yeah, Eric Apaito hoping for a return through the center. Tegaya Bera looking to strike this with power from distance. Punched away by Abel Mamo.
That shot, look at the time that he's being accorded, and Abera says thank you very much. He keeps on pushing, moving into dangerous areas, and a good shot but a good stop there by Abel Mamo.
Belay Gezahen has a touch and then let's fly from distance. Good pass to Belay Gezahen from Eric Apaito. Then again finding a good space in and around that area. It is something Ethiopia would have got to control. Okoro does well to keep it in play. Now this is Eric Apaito. Flag stays down. This is Belay Gezahen. It's it. The sides are very side. Have earned their bread.
But it's good build-up. And of course the two players involved, Eric Apaito. At this point, there's somebody who's leaving Eric Apaito in an open position. Good control. The goalkeeper thinks that there's going to be an offside. But that quick thinking, quick reaction by Belay Gezahen. It's a difficult ball, difficult angle. But he picks the angle right between the goalkeeper and the post and places the ball just to score his second goal in this league.
Slots one into the area looking for a crucial touch out wide. And still into the danger zone. Ashenafi Vida was looking to have a final touch to trouble Abel Mamo and will be saved by the referee's whistle in that occasion.
Again, goal mouth Billy. Because Ethiopia Buna failing to deal with that one. I think Ashenafi Vida must have used his all part of the body just to ensure that the goalkeeper Abel Mamo doesn't get to the ball, I think.
A double substitution. Abubeker Nasir should finally be joining us alongside Robert Tekle Mikhail, the Eritrean captain. There he is. You'll be happy to see his star out on the greens now. Abubeker Nasir looking to find more goals this season. Bettina Hundi direct with possession and then it's been given away to Muna Bekele. What a chance. What an opportunity for Arda Minch to get a cushion here in Jadawa this afternoon. Possession given away again to the right back, Muna Bekele. He simply couldn't get it past Abel Mamo.
It's a good pick there by Bekele. He's already in his stride. Protect this ball. Again, he would claim that Azra Tunjo just, bumped into him. But he should have put the ball right in between Abel Mamo's feet.
Obviously, in this chance with the agent, Steve will not only be looking at Abubeker today, he'll be looking at more options out there. And whoever performs will certainly give themselves a big chance of being spotted. This is what is going to start happening in the betting Ethiopian Premier League now moving forward. You're going to have more agents come here to try and pick some gems.
It's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity and a good sign for the Ethiopian football. It's really growing in bounds.
No consecutive victories for Ethiopian Buna. It is though the first victory for Mesaita Berry in the last 7 matches. A huge day for Arda Minch. The Crocodiles have picked up a huge win here in Jadawa this very afternoon of the former champions, Ethiopian Buna. A good game, at least for those supporting Arda Minch. A caged fixture for the Ethiopian Buna fans as Belay Gezahen picks up the man of the match crown because his goal has separated these two sides. Arda Minch have beaten Ethiopian Buna.